The presidential vehicle behind me is undoubtedly the most famous presidential vehicle here in our collection at the Henry Ford of American Innovation, and arguably the best known presidential limousine of any sort. This is the 1961 Lincoln Continental used by President Kennedy through all of his years in office, and it is in fact the car in which he was riding when he was assassinated in 1963. Now the car looked very different when Kennedy knew it than it does today. When we think to those pictures of Kennedy in it, we think of it as being a deep blue color, and of course it did not have this roof. It was a convertible originally, and it had no armor of any kind on it. Again, this is a time after World War II when, despite the Cold War heating up, we just did not think there could be that kind of risk or danger to the president's life. After the assassination, the car was immediately sent back into the White House, where the FBI and the Secret Service conducted a thorough investigation of the vehicle, took many photographs, and documented what they needed to for evidentiary purposes. After that, the car was sent back to its modifiers, Hess and Eisenhart in Cincinnati, to be completely rebuilt as an armored vehicle. And people are always astounded to think that this car was put back into service after the assassination. You would assume either that it was destroyed or perhaps locked away in a warehouse somewhere. But no, the simple fact is the president needed to have a vehicle, President Johnson at this point, and there simply wasn't time to go back to the drawing board and build something from scratch. So the most expeditious thing to do was to simply rebuild this car.